Oh, not doing the pre-orders. So making sure distributors have things in stock ahead of time.
Right. Yeah. And the pre-orders, so those are two things, right? One is, we have a release date, it's set in stone. The distributors have to have their product ahead of time, of what's called the street date.
Mm-hmm.
The direct to consumer pre-orders that we've been doing, it's just not, as we've seen, it's not sustainable. And so, we're going to be printing sets, whether or not they're core sets or promo sets or whatever. Although there won't be that many promo sets other than SCP and Legacy next year. And what we have in the warehouse at the date of release will ship at the date of release. And if it sells out, it sells out. And so, the original plan with the pre-order scheme was that, or the pre-order strategy was that it was a way of producing the exact quantity of a particular drop of product that our fans wanted, right? So that was, it was seen as a smart way. Hey, we get 10,000 orders for this particular product, we print 10,000, it's to order. That way everybody that wanted to get what they wanted would be able to get it. Because we, in 2021 and 2022, we had the issue of only selling what we had produced, but that created a lot of negative sentiment because people would miss out, right? It would sell out essentially. It would ship, and then, if we only produced 1,000 units of something and there were 10,000 people that wanted to buy, well, now there were 9,000 people that were upset that they couldn't get the product at MSRP, right? But again, it's one of those learning things where there are pros and cons to each of those strategies. And we're seeing from like a production standpoint, supply chain standpoint, that doing the pre-orders so that it can be printed to order just isn't sustainable, and it creates these massive delays. And so that'll come with some changes, which is we have to anticipate demand. We're going to overshoot. We're going to undershoot in some cases with the available supply. But one thing, and instead of dealing with people who are upset with delayed orders, we're going to be dealing with people who are upset at something selling out, right? But I'd much rather 9,000 people miss out on a drop and be able to buy it off of other people or trade it off of other people a week later, rather than having 10,000 people upset at delays on a product that has yet to ship but was purchased in pre-order a while back.